What if everything you've been told about heart disease was wrong? For decades, we've been warned that cholesterol clogs our arteries, that butter, eggs, and red meat are silent killers. Yet, despite billions spent on cholesterol-lowering drugs, heart disease remains the #1 cause of death in America. Every 34 seconds, someone dies of cardiovascular disease. Every year, over 695,000 Americans lose their lives. That's 1 in every 5 deaths. So, if cholesterol is the villain, why hasn't lowering it saved us? Today, we're uncovering the real cause of heart disease, a story that goes beyond the myth of cholesterol and dives deep into the truth: inflammation, glycation, and triglycerides, the molecular chaos ignited by modern diets and lifestyles. Before we get too deep into this topic, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. This will help bring the truth about health and healing to the thousands of people who need to hear this message. Now back to the episode. For half a century, cholesterol has been the scapegoat of heart disease. The story began in the 1950s, when researcher Ancel Keys proposed the diet heart hypothesis, claiming that saturated fat raised cholesterol, which in turn caused heart disease. But the problem? His data was selective. Only countries that fit his theory were included. Since then, we've built an entire medical industry on this assumption. But let's set the record straight. Cholesterol does not cause heart disease. It's not a poison. It's a vital molecule. Every cell membrane in your body needs it. Your brain, your hormones, and even your immune system rely on it. LDL cholesterol, often labeled as bad, isn't inherently dangerous. It's a transport vehicle, ferrying fats and nutrients through the bloodstream. The real question is, what's damaging the arteries in the first place, forcing the body to repair them with cholesterol patches? Arterial damage doesn't begin with cholesterol, it begins with inflammation. Inflammation is your body's alarm system, a natural response to injury. But when that alarm never turns off, when your lifestyle, diet, and stress keep it blaring day and night, it becomes destructive. Imagine constant microscopic fire inside your arteries. The lining, called the endothelium, becomes irritated and rough. Cholesterol doesn't cause this damage. It's sent there to heal it. So when doctors see cholesterol in arterial plaques, it's not the criminal. It's the first responder at the scene of the crime. And what's fueling this chronic inflammation? Not fat, not steak, but sugar, and the biochemical chaos it unleashes. When blood sugar levels stay high, sugar molecules start sticking to proteins and fats, a process called glycation. Think of glycation as caramelization inside your arteries, the same browning reaction that gives toast its crust. This sticky, sugary coating forms advanced glycation end products, AGEs, which damage tissues, stiffen arteries, and trigger immune responses. Your LDL cholesterol molecules get glycated too, and that's when things go wrong. The immune system no longer recognizes them as self. These damaged LDL particles become oxidized, inflaming the arterial walls and attracting white blood cells. The result? Plaque buildup, arterial stiffness, and the perfect storm for a heart attack, not from dietary fat, but from metabolic dysfunction driven by excess sugar and refined carbohydrates. Triglycerides, not cholesterol, are the real red flag. They represent the fat your liver creates when you eat too many carbs and sugars. When triglycerides rise, HDL, the good cholesterol, drops. That ratio, triglycerides to HDL, is one of the most powerful predictors of heart disease. Low triglycerides and high HDL mean your metabolism is flexible and your cells are using fat for fuel. But high triglycerides signal insulin resistance, the metabolic bottleneck that precedes nearly every modern chronic disease, from diabetes to Alzheimer's to cardiovascular disease. It's not about blocking cholesterol, it's about fixing metabolism. Heart disease is not just about diet, it's about how we live. The modern lifestyle is an unholy trinity of metabolic stress, ultra-processed food that spikes insulin and floods the bloodstream with glucose, sedentary behavior, where the body forgets how to burn fat, chronic stress, which keeps cortisol high and inflammation smoldering. Cortisol, your main stress hormone, raises blood sugar and blood pressure, preparing you to fight or flee. But in today's world, the danger never ends. Pair that with lack of sunlight, sleep deprivation, and constant exposure to artificial light and EMFs, and you've got a perfect storm of metabolic dysfunction. This isn't just about clogged arteries. It's about cellular miscommunication, broken mitochondria, and chronic oxidative stress. Let's look at the numbers. In the U.S., heart disease costs over $239 billion every year in healthcare, medications, and lost productivity. Yet, millions remain trapped in a system focused on symptom management, not root cause reversal. Statins lower cholesterol numbers on paper, but they don't fix insulin resistance, inflammation, or lifestyle dysfunction. The tragedy is that heart disease is largely preventable, not with more pills, but with metabolic restoration. So, what can we do today to change this trajectory? Eliminate processed foods and refined carbohydrates. Focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods, grass-fed meats, eggs, wild fish, healthy fats. Embrace movement, not just workouts, but daily motion. Walk after meals. Breathe deeply. Manage stress with mindfulness, breath work, and time in nature. Prioritize sleep, your most powerful antioxidant system. And finally, question the narrative. Don't fear cholesterol. Fear chronic inflammation and metabolic dysfunction. Because the real cause of heart disease isn't found in your cholesterol number, it's found in the choices we make every day. We don't need a new pill, we need a new paradigm. One that understands the body not as a collection of risk factors, but as a system designed to heal when given the right environment. Heart disease doesn't just happen. It's built slowly, meal by meal, stress by stress, habit by habit. But the beauty of biology is that it's reversible. The body never forgets how to heal. The same pathways that led to disease can lead you back to health if you give them a chance. For more information about our clinic, please go to drvictoriamunoz.com or see link in description below. We have helped thousands of people regain their health and vitality, and we can help you. If you found this enlightening, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with someone you care about, because the truth can save lives. I'm Dr. Victoria Muñoz, and this is the real cause of heart disease.